can't believe this is happening. This is my real life. Like, this is my real life. I hit her a couple times, a few times. I can't tell you. I hit her.
This is Michelle Island Brandes. For 7 days, Michelle is responsible for keeping young teen Miranda Corsetti captive and ultimately doing the unthinkable.
She's dead. But everything, every single thing is my fault.
But as detectives slowly begin to uncover the fact that Michelle was never acting alone.
For a week, from the 15th, he kept her for a week.
So you've got this girl in your house for an entire week.
They have absolutely no idea what kind of monsters they are dealing with. Monsters who think they can get away with it all. Because each clue, lead, and witness that comes to light will prove that what happened to Miranda was far worse than a simple murder.
Brandes and Stephen Gres are both suspected of kidnapping, killing 16-year-old Miranda Corsetti.
He's obsessed.
With killing?
Yes. At the end, he said that she wasn't supposed to die.
On February 24th, 2025, a shocking and brutal case emerged which would later send chills down the entire city of Florida. 16-year-old Miranda Corsetti from Gulfport, Florida, was reported missing by her grandmother. At just 16, Miranda was already a mother to an 11-month-old baby. Orphaned at a young age and living with her grandmother, she had been homeschooled and had a history of running away, key details which made her uniquely vulnerable to predators. Her grandmother told police Miranda would often leave and come back, but this time it was different, as she hadn't returned in 10 days. Initially, investigators had nothing to work with. No neighbors, no relatives, no close contacts, nothing tied to Miranda's disappearance, bringing them to a dead end. But that changed 10 days later. On March 5th, 2025, police responded to a domestic disturbance at a duplex on 2708 27th Avenue North. A 35-year-old man, Stephen Robert Gres, had allegedly pointed a harpoon gun at his partner, Michelle Island Brandes. At first, it looked like just another domestic call as Gres was arrested and booked on charges of aggravated assault and possession of a controlled substance. But then, just a day later, a crucial lead came in. On March 6th, a witness tipped off the St. Petersburg Police Department that linked Gres to Miranda as a prime suspect in this case. They reported a possible kidnapping and homicide involving a missing teenager. Then, just a day later, another witness came forward who was also living at the duplex and claimed they had actually seen Michelle get cut up and her remains disposed of. To verify it, investigators pulled surveillance footage from nearby homes, and what they found was chilling. Miranda was seen entering Gres's duplex on February 14th, visibly distressed. And then the next day, on 15th of February, she walked in again, but unfortunately was never seen coming out. And that wasn't all. The landlord then contacted police, revealing that Gres had sent him a text on February 25th, saying someone inside the home had suffered a bodily injury. That was more than enough for detectives to bring Gres in for questioning. He was already behind bars for assaulting his wife, and now he was being treated as the prime suspect in Miranda's murder. But it didn't take long for investigators to realize he wasn't acting alone. His partner Michelle was just as involved, and once she realized there was no way out, Michelle turned herself in, hoping for some mercy. But what she tells detectives about what the two of them had done to Miranda instantly rules out that possibility.
So, obviously, you know why you're here.
I do.
We do have to ask you some questions. We have to go through this.
Yes.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Yes.
Okay, so you've had your rights read. You know what they are. So,
Yes.
We're going to go through this. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor, spell your first full name.
Michelle.
Usually when we talk to people, it's always we meet under these kinds of situations and circumstances, and it's going to be hard.
I know.
I'll just say, you're doing the right thing. You being here, you're gonna once you get all of this off your chest, you're gonna feel better. So tell us from the very beginning what happened.
I've known Stephen since I was 17 years old. I dated his older brother. I thought he was a cute one. But back when I'm 17 and he's 16, you don't date a guy younger than you. So I dated his older brother. Um, I kept contact with him throughout his prison bid because he's been in prison. And I kept contact with him, pictures, letters, what I could do. The day he got out of prison, I went and I seen him at his mom's house. And, we kept contact every so often throughout the years. I was looking for a bar, and I reached out to him May 4th, 2024. It was amazing. It was really, really good. And that kind of sealed the deal for me. When he does things for me, it's very seldom when he does things for me, but that's what makes it all the much better because it's so rare. That's not normal either. Everything was fine. I didn't understand. Out of nowhere, he says he's going to pick up another girl on Valentine's Day. I'm like, okay, are you serious? Yeah, okay. A lot of the times I would wait outside, or I didn't even want to be in the house whenever this happened because it hurt. It hurt every time. I was outside this time. It was like 4 or 5 hours that he spent with her. Her. It was Miranda. He met her on the Grindr app. She said she was 20. He said that I could come back inside. She was still there. He was about to take her home, but I was cold that night. I had to pee. Like, I wanted to come back home. I wanted to get back inside. And so I went into the bathroom and I said, let me know when you leave, because I was so hurt. I didn't even want to see her. I didn't want to look at her because part of me blamed her for
ruining your Valentine's Day.
Ruining my Valentine's Day. It wasn't ruined, but it was ruined because she took him away from me, and it's okay. Like, I get it. He wants to stick his thing that walks, but he always comes back to me though.
Michelle tells detectives that Steve's first contact with Miranda happened on the Grindr app, which is true, but immediately raises a red flag, as the platform is meant for adults, and Miranda was just 16. And Steve, despite knowing this, still went ahead with his plan. That same day, February 14th, Valentine's Day, Steve picked her up and took her back to his duplex in St. Petersburg. What happened inside that home would later go on to become one of the most disturbing inhuman crimes in Florida.
He takes her home, he comes back, everything's back to normal. The next day, I go back to my mom's, and next thing I know, he messages me on Facebook saying, "This stole my ring." He thinks that I'm happy about this when I'm not. Mind you, I have stolen everything under the sun. I have not. I've never stolen anything from him. Never, not once have I taken anything from him. Never, not once. But I know what happens when he gets this idea in his head. I mean, he convinces himself of anything. If it's a thought, he creates some sort of like backing up, like
irrational thought.
Okay, let's say he wants to think that the sky is purple. He will somehow create some sort of reasoning as to why the sky is purple. And he says the sky is purple, and that's it. That's just it. Because he says the sky is purple, the sky is purple. I believed him initially over the phone that the girl stole his ring. He asked me to come over to help get the ring back. I'm thinking, Okay. Verbal. Maybe some intimidation. I didn't know anything was gonna happen. I get there, she's fine. She's normal, she's scared. But something was off. Something was off. I could tell something was off. Because he's not acting like he normally would. He's not acting like, he's not being physical or aggressive or like how he normally be with me. Like he would have already yoked us up and he would have already been physical. The girl looks like she's pretending to be scared. And I couldn't understand, like I couldn't put my finger on it, so I didn't do anything. I didn't even say anything to her. I was just like, what? I'm trying to figure out what is going on. What's happening right now? Because something doesn't seem right. I'm not with him. He says something about your girl's in real bad shape. And I said, I didn't believe him. Because from what I'm used to, you take something, or he thinks you take something, or you cross him, or whatever. It's an automatic. You're getting. So I didn't believe him because it's already been 2 days now, and the girl hasn't. There's not a mark on the girl. Now he says something about she looks like E.T. She looks like E.T. She wants to talk to you, is what he says. Now, I get there, her head is full. She's got 2 black eyes. Now then,
That was 2 days after.
that was 2 days
After Valentine's.
The whole stolen ring story is completely made up. There were no reports regarding it, no missing jewelry, nothing. It was just an excuse to keep Miranda trapped inside their home. They held her there as a captive for at least 7 days and kept on attacking her over false accusations. And this is where Michelle's role turns just as disturbing as Steve's. By the time she first saw Miranda, the damage was already done. Steve had brutally attacked her over a stolen ring, but Michelle did nothing. No intervention, no call for help, just silence. And that silence eventually set the stage for everything that came next, because what she admits next is enough to send chills down your spine.
So now we're talking about what, 17?
16. After Valentine's Day?
Nope.
2 full days.
She went home on the
Okay, so 2
14th.
days
She
in.
came back the 15th, so now
So
it's the 17th.
okay.
We kept her, oh my God, he kept her for like 7 days. He kept her for a week. From the 15th, he kept her for a week. Because it was the 24th, it was my birthday. The 23rd to the 24th is what she got.
Oh.
He beat me and her side by side because I said I believed her and she didn't have the ring. The way that I was able to get him to stop beating me was if I agreed to help beat her. So yeah, I hit her. I hit her a couple times, a few times. I can't tell you. I hit her.
Close fist, a smack.
Close fists. She didn't make a sound. She kept eating it like there was an agreement, like they had an agreement, like something at the end he said that she wasn't supposed to. And I have a recording where I told him, I said, I figured it out. This was your fantasy. You played out your real life fantasy. Like you wanted this to happen. Like he's sick. I know he's sick. I know he's sick. I know he's sick. And he said, yep, good job. When I saw him recording, it's on my phone. It's on my phone. I have recording. I have text messages. I have conversations between him and I. Like, they're trying to use me as a scapegoat. They're trying to use me. And I don't understand why. Why did you pick me? Like, why did you pick me? I loved you. I can't believe this is happening. This is my real life. Like, this is my real life. Like, I fucking fell in love with a monster. I did. I helped him. He made me help him. He would give me these looks, and I know what those looks mean. I know what those looks mean. 10 months, and the good honeymoon stage lasted for a month, 2 months, whatever. And there was more bad than good.
So when you hit her, did you feel like he was going to hurt you if you didn't do what he said?
Yes. You should have seen the look on his face. Like, when he was telling me, go ahead, your turn. Give me my ring back. You get my ring back from her.
What makes this even more disturbing is that Miranda walked in that day on her own. She truly believed the relationship she had with Steve was real, but she had no idea she had just stepped straight into the wrong hands. And what Michelle has described so far have only been the first 2 days of Miranda staying with them. What happened over the next 5 is even worse.
What prevented you from reaching out to us?
Him.
Did you ever leave that at that point?
I couldn't. Once I saw her, no, I did leave. I left to go to Walmart. And grab some things for the house and for her because he wanted to take care of her. I don't understand.
Who did you go to Walmart with?
It was to Dollar Tree.
And at no point in time when you did that, you never felt the need to contact us or come to
Absolutely.
So what was preventing you from doing that?
Him. You don't know him.
So keep going from there. Walmart after what happens.
He had put some sort of Loctite, some sort of like super glue, but like for like construction, for like remodeling or whatever, like this super strings in her hair. When I got there, it was already like this. She already had shit all up in her hair. Like she didn't look normal. She had all the shit in her hair. To CVS to grab some shit for her. So it was, he wanted to take care of her. He wanted to clean up her wounds. Got her. Just, it didn't make sense to me. It was like, and
did that bother you?
Sorry, what?
he kept, like,
After she did beat.
yeah, she liked it. That's what I'm saying. There was some sort of agreement prior to. There had to have been, because at one point in time, there was a time I was the last one to wake up and they're sitting there talking like a normal conversation. She could have left at any time. She never even tried to leave. Never, not once. The door was, she could have left all of this as she walked in on him and I having, and she caught an attitude and it was like, hold on, but we've been dating, so what's the difference now? Like, that's when I realized that she was still in love with him and not just his best friend. Like,
messing around with him too, or no?
They can only do so much because he refuses to have her. But at the same time, I know that something happened because when I left and came back, and this was after the fact, it was just him and her. Stupid. Generally, I'm not a stupid person. I was stupid. But once I was able to remove myself and look at everything and try to figure out where I went wrong, like why, how did I end up there? Like how did I end up in that position? Like how did I end up here?
How many nights did you said that she could have left at any time.
Yeah.
How many nights since she was there after she'd been beaten?
Every single night. Hold on, I'm sorry, finish your question?
Yeah, just how many nights total between the time that she was there, so it's what, the 15th? So the time that she died, how many times would you say, like every single time she had an opportunity to leave?
Every single night she had an opportunity to leave. Every single night.
Was she getting beat every single day?
No.
Was she getting fed at all?
Yes. He was feeding her. Yes.
And tending to her?
And water, yes.
Okay.
All the way up until the very last day. The last day was just the emotion became, like he was over, like he said that he was way too into it.
What Michelle is describing is very similar to folie à deux, a shared psychotic disorder. In situations like this, there's usually one person in control and the other just goes along with it. Here, Gres clearly took the lead and Michelle followed. She knew exactly what he was capable of, knew how far things had gone, and still stayed quiet for 7 days, a silence that says everything. Then she makes it worse by claiming that Miranda had chances to leave each night, a statement that's as shocking as it is hollow. Michelle can try to look innocent, but the truth is clear. Her guilt didn't end with silence.
So go back to the day that Miranda died. Tell me what happened.
He started off with open hand.
What day was this, by the way?
I don't know. The 23rd, I'm assuming. The 23rd of February.
Okay.
Leading up to the 23rd, he gradually became more aggressive.
So, Miranda's dead.
Miranda's dead.
What happens next?
Miranda's dead. He can't stay there anymore because that's where it happened. So we need to go somewhere else. He says, Mom, your mom's still in Puerto Rico, right? Yeah. Can't we just go to your house? Just for somewhere safe to go? I guess, yeah. Go to my house.
Who all goes to the house?
Huh?
How do you end up getting from your house to
him, his car, him. I can't drive. I don't have a license.
So where's Miranda?
The reality of what happened to Miranda is far darker. Michael and Michelle inflicted the worst treatment possible on her and treated her inhumanly. This included a number of torture techniques. To carry out their plan, they moved her to Michelle's mother's property at 12243 Mallory Drive in Largo. There, they dismembered the body and loaded her remains into Gres's vehicle and drove to Hillsborough County. Then they dumped the remains in a commercial dumpster at 2893 14th Avenue Southeast, Ruskin, a location chosen for its isolation and the likelihood that the trash would be collected and processed before anyone could begin searching. When investigators caught wind of this, they rushed to the Largo residence, where it was confirmed that the body had been cut into small pieces.
We weren't going to my mom's house originally. We were going to an Airbnb that by the time it was supposed to be booked, the price had changed. So we ended up deciding that we were going to my mom's house. And when we had made the U-turn, the Congo River was right there. He looked at me, want to go? Sure, I guess. Like, it's your birthday. You were good. You deserve this. Okay, fine. So we went to Airbnb. It's my birthday. Why not, right? It's my birthday. So there, and then we went to my mom's. That's what it was. We were driving 19, and from 54, we ended up going past because we were supposed to get that Airbnb. And then we ended up on my mom's after Congo.
Okay, going back to when you had first initially gone over to your mom's house with Steven and the white car's there.
Yep.
At any point, did you or anyone call 911?
No.
Did you have any contact with any law enforcement?
While we stabbed the body?
Yeah.
No.
So the problem is that there was a 911 call, and that you had come out and talked to police.
It was after.
It was after the body. Okay. So what happened there? Like, I know the police made contact with you.
Right. He was coming at me about the rape, trying to say that I had it the whole time when I didn't. And I told him that he was going to leave. And he wasn't wanting to leave. And so I told him I'm going to call 911. They said, you need to leave. I'm calling 911. You won't. I called. I showed him that there was an emergency call being placed. And I had the phone up to my ear. And I was like, you need to get off my property. Leave, 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 leave. He ended up leaving. I told the dispatcher, I don't need. He left. Cop showed up anyway. I explained to them that I just wanted someone to leave my property. And then that's the day that he, because he had took my phone and he said he didn't take it. Called my phone. It started ringing in his pocket. So he went after her, yoked her up, made her bleed from her nose. Miss Joanne, who rents the room for my mom, came out thinking it was me, saw the altercation between, and then told him that he needed, like, it was so many occasions. It was so many occasions that he's attacking me. There's messages, there's plenty of messages on there. There's videos from when he was at my mom's house, and there's video from when he hit me in the forehead. You can see it in the shadow on the floor. There's
Are there videos of Miranda in here?
No, but he sent pictures of Miranda beat up.
To who?
Angel, his mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, a couple other people. I'm not sure who. But he said he wouldn't have taken the pictures if he knew. He took the pictures and sent them to get sympathy, to try to get someone to buy him another ring. Was what he said. And then he said he wouldn't have taken the pictures if he would have known she was going to die.
So you said that he's had this history of picking up girls through Grindr.
Mm-hmm. He picks up. He picks up females, period.
Okay, so where is he picking these girls up?
Anywhere.
Anywhere, okay.
He could be driving down the street. One time he came home with a couple. He wanted us to all have with each other.
Okay. To your knowledge, do you know if he has done this to anybody else?
No. To my knowledge, no.
Okay.
The better person to ask. Years.
Okay. Because you understand, like, from what we're looking at, what this looks like, right? Like, if he's, I mean, they have documentaries made for this stuff.
I know.
They have people going up and picking up vulnerable women.
He's got.
Hurting them, whatever. I just want to make sure that.
Not that I know.
Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask you about too is, what about the pets and animals that he gets off Craigslist?
What about them?
Tell me about it, because it's disturbing.
Extremely.
So what does he do? What happens?
He picks them up and that's how he started with me. I was sitting on the toilet. He took a puppy. He was looking at me dead in my eyes, and he says, "This is, instead of me doing this to you, this is how I do it." He's obsessed.
With killing?
Yes.
These dogs? Any animals? Yeah. Objects?
Yes.
According to Michelle, her partner Gres is nothing short of a psychopath, driven by twisted fantasies. And once detectives head over to interview him, it becomes clear that she wasn't exaggerating at all.
This was never supposed to happen. Never was supposed to happen.
What wasn't supposed to happen?
This girl was never supposed to be in this situation. This girl was never supposed to be. So I met her off the Grindr app, which is like a site. And I don't know what a girl's doing on an adult. I guess it's irrelevant. She told me she was 20 at first, and then later came out afterwards that she was 16, which really it didn't mean anything to me. Her age meant nothing. There's one thing that she did to me, and that was just one thing I was trying to resolve. She stole a gold ring of mine. What about overdoses? That must be Michelle's way of trying to cover her part up in something, because there was no overdose in any. There was nothing like that was involved. So I've been picked the girl up. The date, I'm not certain. All this is very recently within the last month. And so I picked the girl up from on the Grindr app. Her name was Miranda on there.
Do you know when about that might have been?
I mean, everything's on the cell phone. If you can pull up cell phone information, like everything you want is on the cell phone. It's
On your cell phone?
On my cell phone, you can find it all. Yes.
So you got this girl in your house for an entire
A
week?
week.
Were you feeding her?
Yes.
Were you beating her?
I lumped her up, yes. I hit her at
What do
first.
you mean you lumped her up?
So at first, it took me a while before I put my hands on her. Like, I really tried everything I could possibly do to get my ring back.
Like what?
Like, pleading with her, telling her, man, like, this stuff is important to me. I just got out of prison for doing 13 years. I've just started having my own stuff for myself. This stuff means something to me, man. I just started having my own shit. It means something to me. I was not willing to take a loss on my ring when she stole it, and you can damn well give it back to me. And I'm telling her, like, please, let's use this as a learning experience. Let's
Did you pat her down?
Yes.
So she's wearing clothes, you patted her down, you couldn't find the ring?
I even bought a metal detector.
Well, where do you think she was hiding it?
I thought she either swallowed it or put it up inside of her, or she had it hidden somewhere else.
I needed to find the ring.
Didn't find it.
All right, so what happened?
So she's still telling me that it's over here, it's over there. At one time she says that she thinks Michelle has it. When I relayed the information to Michelle come in there and beat her up. Michelle's hitting the girl harder than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting the girl with open palms and shit. Michelle's hitting her close.
When you your in her, the girl resist?
No,
she was that scared of you.
She was scared of Michelle. She was scared of Michelle.
I don't know, dude.
She's scared of me too. She's scared of me.
How can she not be scared of you?
Right.
She's 90 pounds.
But she's still shit talking.
Was she really?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you weren't just imagining that?
No,
because
sir.
What was she saying to shit talking?
She's telling me that she doesn't care. I said, I had rent coming up. I had 1 week left to get my rent up. She says she doesn't care. I said, you don't care if I'm going to be going on the streets? Like, you don't care about like my house, everything that I have going for me. You don't care that this is going to be lost because I'm over here focusing on you trying to get my ring back.
So with you being taunted, you'd already beat her up. You said then Michelle comes over and beats her up.
Michelle was already over there. Michelle was already over there for the whole time. I called Michelle immediately.
Okay.
So Michelle was been over there in her room. Aware of what's going on too. If anything, I was guilty because I could have reported this before it got to this point. Whether this was been going on. A sweetheart. She does not deserve to be in any trouble for this. She doesn't. It's unfortunate.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
So where are we at? She has it.
When did she die?
She died on the 7th day. So she died, if Easter was, whatever day Easter is, you take that and...
Easter or Valentine's?
I'm sorry, Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. So March 14th is Valentine's Day? February 14th is Valentine's Day? So I think it would be fair to say that she probably passed away on the 21st-ish of February.
And then what did you do?
No one can truly imagine the horrors Miranda endured, all over a false accusation about a stolen ring. Not only that, but Gres and Michelle's relationship was already deeply toxic. In fact, even before this, deputies had been called to their duplex at least 7 times for domestic disturbances involving Michelle. And yet, despite all those warning signs, no real action was taken, a failure that ultimately paved the way for the brutal end of an innocent life.
She's telling me that she has my ring. So she went from all this, she didn't have it, she never seen it, to now all of a sudden she has it, to all of a sudden it's over here, oh then it's over there. It's getting me frustrated. She's doing like this to me. She's shit talking me. I ate this shit for a long time and still was very cautious on how I dealt with her. And I'm eating all this shit at the same time. I'm eating all this frustration. I'm being frustrated, man. She's telling me all types of shit. She's not getting my shit back. I know she has it. Like, I can't believe this shit's happening. And the whole time I'm still restrained from what I did to her. You know what I'm saying?
Is it true you used to take animals to the Skyway?
Yes.
What'd you do with them?
I would kill them.
Do you feel a need to kill them?
No.
Why did you do it then?
I was stressed out.
Does killing them give you stress relief?
Stressed out. And Michelle repeatedly they would be short on their rent. They would threaten where I slept at. They just would constantly bicker about nothing to me all the time. Like I was the enemy to them.
So you would do an animal.
I would animal, so I would not. It helped me to relieve my stress and my anger, so I would not hurt them.
Where would you get the animals from?
Craigslist. People give away animals on Craigslist.
Any kind of animal?
Pretty much. Anything, like a guinea pig, a rabbit, dog, cat.
What do? You throw them off the Skyway when you're done with them?
The Skyway is another one of Michelle's things. I wouldn't take it to the Skyway. I would take it to the Skyway. I would take it. If you go to my house and do a what's the agent that they use to uncover blood, traces of blood?
Yeah.
If you put that shit in my house, the entire house might glow. One other person also knew about this, but they didn't know that the girl died. And that's Jamie. And Jamie's another guy off the Grindr app who would buy me stuff. And Jamie knew about the girl stealing from me.
Did he know about you keeping her against her will?
I sent him pictures as well. Those are the 3 people that I sent
You know
pictures.
Jamie's phone number?
It's a 605. It's my cell phone right now. My cell phone's
The new one?
right here. Yeah.
The one that we have here.
Yes. I went to prison when I was 16 years old, and I got out when I was 27. So like I'm just starting to learn to live my life and have things of my own. And I don't think it's right for somebody to be able to come into your house and steal from you and be able to walk out of there with your shit.
Sort of like the shit you went to prison for.
That was for burglaries, armed burglaries and stuff like that.
Going into somebody's house and taking shit.
That's another thing that I told her too. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. So you held a person against their will, digitally penetrated them, and eventually killed them.
I didn't kill her.
Okay, well
I didn't kill her.
You were complicit to her killing if that person did it.
Fair.
But you did. So you contributed to a person's death for doing what you got caught doing when you were 16.
She was never supposed to die. Ever. Ever.
Dude,
she never was supposed to pass, man. She wasn't even supposed to come close to it. If anything, like I was telling the whole time, man, like there's nothing that she can't heal up from after a couple of days and go home was my intention. And the whole other time I'm trying to get other people to just replace it for me so I can just be done with the shit. That was my intention for sending them the pictures.
No matter how much he tries to convince himself it was a mistake or that he's somehow innocent, nothing can erase what he did. In the end, Stephen Robert Gres and Michelle Eileen Brandes were both charged with first-degree murder for the kidnapping and killing of the 16-year-old between February 20th and 24th, 2025. Gres is also facing additional charges, including kidnapping, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and possession of a controlled substance. Today, both remain behind bars at the Pinellas County Jail without bond, as prosecutors move forward seeking the death penalty for their roles in this brutal crime. Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.